Tonight, Tom Clark.
Good evening. When Helena Georgis was abruptly removed from cabinet last Friday and the Prime Minister called in the RCMP, the big unanswered question was why. The Prime Minister wasn't talking, neither was Georgis. Well, tonight, CTV News has learned that it all started with allegations of drug use by Helena Georgis. A veteran private investigator came to the Conservative Party claiming that he had heard such allegations and feared they could have been used in a blackmail scheme. Our Ottawa Bureau Chief, Robert Fife, has the exclusive details.
This is the private investigator whose allegations brought down Helena Georgis. Derek Snowdy informed Conservative Party lawyer Arthur Hamilton of serious allegations as a result of a 19-month investigation of Nazan Galani and his partner,
it's all good in the hood,
former CFL player Mike Mihalik. Snowdy told CTV Galani boasted of having cell phone photos of Georgis and her husband, former Conservative MP Raheem Jaffer, partying with cocaine and high-priced hookers. I was concerned about blackmail. Galani has said he used cocaine with Mr. Jaffer and Ms. Georgis. It has not been confirmed that Galani said those things or that he had the cell phone photos. But it was those allegations that caused Harper to act.
It's not appropriate that I would comment on any such information. It is appropriate that the authorities would have that information and would look into it.
The Prime Minister was asked why he didn't confront Georgis about possible drug use after Jaffer was charged with cocaine possession and drunk driving last fall.
Prior to that, I had no information to suggest anything along these lines.
Georgis denies any drug connection. This is completely ridiculous and an example of rumors gone amok, she said in an email. Georgis also says she hasn't been told of the allegations. Harper's office says she was informed. There are also allegations about improper lobbying by Jaffer.
When Jaffer met with some of his more questionable clients, he said, quote, "I have access to a green fund. It was no idle boast."
Jaffer lobbied Tory ministers and MPs to get access to federal Green Project dollars. But the government says he never got any cash.
No funding was recommended. No funding was awarded to such grant.
The opposition parties have passed a motion to haul Georgis and her husband before a parliamentary committee, along with Jaffer's business associates at the center of this controversy. Tom.
CTV's Robert Fife in Ottawa tonight. Thanks, Bob. Well, as Bob mentioned, Raheem Jaffer was arrested by Ontario police last September on charges of cocaine possession and impaired driving. But those charges were subsequently dropped by the Crown prosecutor, with the former MP only pleading guilty to careless driving. Today, in an unprecedented move, Ontario Provincial Police Commissioner Julian Fantino issued a statement in support of how his officers handled the case. He said he was, quote, confident that the OPP conducted a thorough and detailed investigation in this case and obtained the necessary grounds to lay the charges. Fantino's comments follow media reports suggesting that police mishandled the investigation.